We will rebuild you, Cupel Fountain. Stronger, better, faster, and most likely the exact same thing as you were before. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, as you can see, our island took a beating. We were caught off guard by Ramirez's crew, in a sense, the Valuan Armada, well, his Armada, I should say, because him and Galcian have kind of separated themselves from Valua and are going about their own plans to destroy the world, basically, and rebuild it from new. So, you know, everyone's kind of chipping together in order to rebuild the island, put it back together. But before we do any of that, well, actually, that's going to be done while we're gone. What we need to do now is we need to head up to the top here, where Fina is, and we need to jump onto her ship, and we need to head above the clouds to the Great Silver Shrine. As you can see, here's her ship here. It's very shiny. Like, it's like, look at that reflection. Is that a reflection, or is that just the fin is that thin? Nope, the fin is that thin. But even still, like, look at it glow. Like, it's a pretty cool piece of machinery right there. Definitely alien or not of this world. As far as, I don't remember if, oh yeah, there you go. Before I do that, Exploration King Vice. That basically means that I have discovered all discoveries. Woohoo! Awesome! I mean, there is that one secret one, but that's, again, kind of extra. This is what I have so far for Vice. I didn't know this soul sword can cause instant death. Awesome, I'll have to remember that. What I got for Ica, I think it's pretty much the same stuff. What I got for Fina, I changed Cupel around to the Cupel weight. Not that we're going to be seeing much fighting in this, but I just figured I'd let you know. And then what we got for Gilder, I gave him the blue rogue patch because it was a little bit better than his normal thing. Also, as far as Gilder is concerned, do I have enough? I need one more. I need one more Moonberry, and I'll be able to get that, by the way, in order to get him his final special move. So we'll be able to do that in this episode. Otherwise, the only other thing I want to do, because I probably have forgotten. Nope. Here we go. One Captain Stripe. Anything to make my Delphinus better. Alright, so with all the preparations set and everyone going to be rebuilding the island while we're gone, let's go ahead and talk to Fina and make our journey way above the clouds. Like, almost out of, like, it is out of the planet. Let's go, Vice. The Silver Shrine, the Great Silver Shrine awaits us. Oh, okay, that's it. Alright, fine, never mind, here we are. Alright, time to head to the Great Silver Shrine. Here we go! Hang on! I'm about to increase our speed! Okay, Fina. Go as fast as you want. We'll be okay. Alright, hang on! So, we are flying really fast, as you're gonna see. We're gonna be, like, going way above altitude. We don't have anything covering us. How are we breathing? And how are we not, like, getting hurt from, like, the air pressure and everything? Wow, this is great! Look, Crescent Isle looks so small from up here. Actually, it's, like, gone now, so it's not even there anymore. Here we go. See, we're going, like, so far above the clouds. How are we not, like, squished from the air pressure? Or not being able to breathe from, I guess, then, no air, because this is space. We are in space, people. Vice, now you see what lies beyond the sunset. This is amazing. We're almost as high as the moons. Vice, look! Over by the silver moon. There's something there. That's my home, the Great Silver Shrine. Huh. That's interesting. Whoa. How cool would it be if we had a spaceship being able to, like, fly around the world itself and being able to, like, find discoveries up there? Like, this would just be floating in the middle of nowhere. Like, that's so... That would be such an awesome idea for Skies of Arcadia 2, Sega! Hello? as I'm running upside down towards the camera in a very weird way. Yeah, you can probably tell already, this is going to be a very interesting section. The positive point about the Great Silver Shrine is that there are no random battles, so you can kind of get lost all you want and not have to worry about that. Just more of the frustration of trying to get through this maze. Now, as you go towards the main goal... Now, watch, I'm going to go in the first-person view, and we immediately go back up to, like, standing straight up. So, this is Vice's perspective. He thinks that he's upright, where we think that he is not. Also, I think just Arcadia looks really cool from up here with everything, like, swirling around. It's all the same textures over and over. You really can't pick out certain areas, but I just think it looks really cool. Anyway, so, your normal goal would be to go to that, like, light pillar, you know, straight ahead down there. But you can make some side stops. Any one of these, like, glowy gates leads you to a bedroom, and some of them are interesting to go through. So we're going to go ahead and go through this one. This used to be my room. I grew up in this place. I have many fond memories of this place. But it was so lonely here. Yeah, so this was Fina's room. This is where she grew up. This is what she spent day to day. She had some flowers over there that the elders gave her. She had a bed that could come out of the wall, which is really nifty. We have like a holographic display of outside, you know, just so she can kind of see out there. And then, come on. Yeah, I know, I'm not reading any of this. It doesn't really matter. And then we have over here a little doll that Elder Prime gave to her, which is like one of the great silver elders that we will meet momentarily. So this is Fina's room. Isn't that something? I don't even think there's like a refrigerator or anything in here. I wonder how she ate. Alright, out we go. Okay, so as I said, you could go straight to the light, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to kind of swoosh over to this side. I don't think I have a map. No, I do not. And we're going to go down to this pillar. There are 4 of these pillars. This right here that I'm going to walk into, I think is a generic room. Oh, no, it's not. This is Ramirez's old room. He lived here before he joined with Valua. Yeah, so this was Ramirez's room. I mean, it looks the same, but there's just enough different stuff here to make it, like, interesting. Like, you have a little model that he put together who's very artistic, which is an interesting thing to think about when you hear Ramirez. You have, like, a flying ship back there, like a propeller-driven airship. How he knew about these things, I don't know, but, you know, he wanted to explore, too. Ramirez wanted to go out into the world and see it just as much as Vice did. Like, Vice and Ramirez, like, share a lot of similarities together. It's just one went to the side of crazy, kooky insanity, and Vice decided to be an air pirate. Also, his view isn't really as good as the other one. You really can't see part of the shrine, but who knows, maybe you see other stuff. Alright, so this is where Ramirez lived. Equally as boring, but just as intriguing as Fina's room. Alright, let's spin around. There are 2 more rooms that you can visit. I'm only going to go to 1 because they pretty much show the same stuff in both of them. There are no treasure chests to get here or anything like that, so I'll worry about that once we get into the shrine itself. Alright, this is just a generic room. This was where somebody used to live. You come over here and... there we go. Okay, I was like, I knew you can, like, make the bed come out of the wall if you hit it enough. You get another little window outside, but this is just generic room. The other one around here will look the exact same way. So, oops, I didn't mean to hit that, sorry. So this is where the Silvite would live up here in the shrine. Too bad there really are no Silvites left. It's so sad. Okay, so now we don't have to go to the other one. The other room to the left over there is exactly the same. Did I pass it? No, that's where that's where we came in from. So that means it must be straight across from me is the other generic living space. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sorry, getting off topic there. We don't need to go to it only because it'd be the exact same thing we saw before. Stepping into the teleporter, let's go ahead into the shrine itself. Wow, so this is what the Great Silver Shrine looks like. It's amazing. Vice, do you see that building over there? How did you point this far up? How did you see this? That is the Room of the Elders. It is the heart of the shrine. To get there, we must travel through the Path of Emptiness. But be careful, or else you might lose all your sense of direction in there. Great. This sounds like it's going to be loads of fun. Well, I guess all we have to do is just not get lost, right? Come on, Vice. Yeah, easier said than done, Gilder. So you can't control the camera here. It will always stay behind Vice, as you see. So even if I try to spin it, it's not going to work. And generally, as you run around, it'll stick with you because you're going to be like going up and around and spinning and rotating the room, and you can already tell that this is going to be a grand old time. And I wish Vice would look at the camera so that's why I can do this, but that's alright. So while running around the Great Silver Shrine, you will find 4 chests in here. These are missable chests. Once you leave the shrine for good, you cannot get them. There is a chance at the end of the level for you to go back and get anything that you missed, but I just recommend don't miss these chests. So yeah, see, that's what you're going to have to deal with. You're going to have to deal with, I'm pressing backwards and he spins. You're going to have to deal with this type of angle of things just, whoa, sorry if I made anybody sick out there, but yeah, that's pretty much that. So I believe the first chest is to my right over here. No, it is not. I think it's, no, I have to go back down this way. Okay. Then it should be to my left, which was my right. But because I flipped over, it's not, forget it, whatever, just follow this. Again, positive point about the Great Silver Shrine, no random battles. Not that you would expect anything like that here, only because they're supposed to be living in peace, so yeah, no random battles needed, that's for sure. Is this going the right way? I hope this is going the right way. Yep, there we go. Okay, so here's our first chest right here. Boom! Disappear the lid, and we receive a moonberry. No, this is not our first chest. This is our second chest. I missed one at some point, so I'm gonna get out of this, and hold on 1 second while I backtrack. Okay, figured it out. So we came up this path. This is where we started from. You're going to go straight. You're going to go here. You're going to rotate. And you're going to keep going straight because I'm pretty sure that I turned. And this brings you to what was supposed to be my first chest, but is now my second. What we have here is a silver armor. Now, there are 2 silver armors in the Great Silver Shrine. There are 2 moonberries in the Great Silver Shrine. And you should get them in the order of silver armor, moonberry, silver armor. That's what I have in my notes, and that's how I needed to go with it in order to not get lost. But apparently, I got lost anyway, and I'm pretty sure where I had to go... Oh, no. When you go up, you're supposed to go to the left. I needed to go this way anyway, because generally, if you follow the correct path in order to get up to the door, you should naturally pass by these chests anyway. Oh, and then just saying, the silver armor, I didn't actually know I can go in first-person view. There you go. Anybody can wear it, and it's, I just want to go on Fina because it seems appropriate. Silver suit of armor that has a high resistance to silver attacks. So, anybody that tries to cast those Eternums or whatever, the instant deaths and everything like that, you can resist it. You won't be able to completely not have it happen, but at least it increases your chance of not immediately dying from a stupid Eternum attack, as you probably have learned from my encounter with Piastol, which I hope they're doing alright. You know, Doc and Maria and Piastol still goes to visit and everything. Imagine them knowing what it is that I'm doing right now, way above the clouds in, you know, space, or Arcadia space. Super high sky, is that what they want to call this? I don't even know. Do I want to go up? Nope, that's just the other side of the chest. That's awesome. Let's go this way. Whoa! Yeah, there's so much of that going on. Pretty cool how there's like a force field around this thing. I guess that keeps the gravity inside of it at, you know, the spot it's supposed to be for people to survive. Not that the Silvites are like people, but hey, you know what? They do their thing. So it's a pretty cool area. Vice runs really slow, so it can drag a little bit, but I just have to keep saying, I enjoy the fact that there are no random battles here. it's a pretty place to look at, you know, a lot of the greens and blues, and of course you got a lot of silver. So it's at least an interesting place that you can take your time with to walk around and see without having to get frustrated by running into an enemy every 5 seconds. And here we go. Now we're going to be moving on to the next area. Perfect. So there were 2 chests in the first spot. Now we're going to jump onto this like elevator lift thing. And it's going to bring us to the second spot. Up we go. Thank you. Awesome. That is not a door in front of us. In fact, that is just a fake door, apparently. So that is not our destination. We actually have to be under the path that we're walking in order to get to our destination. Which, again, all the way down at the bottom there, Fina's like, look at that! I'm just like, what? Look at what, Fina? I don't see anything. There's a lot of, like, building in my way. There we are. That's what I wanted. You probably saw a path to my left where I would, like, spin to the other side of the path. But I knew if I kept going straight, I would reach our third chest, which, as I said before, you should know is a moonberry. Which, now that I think about it, I probably should give Gilder his thing now so I don't forget about it later, because I have the habit of doing... you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it, because once we get to the main building, which is going to be really soon, it's actually going to be a pretty long cutscene. I don't know if this is going to go over 30 minutes, and if it does, it may go over by like 5 minutes or so you're looking at about maybe a 35, 36-minute episode, but that also all depends on how fast I make it to the door. Which I am kind of on the home stretch now. Once I get that last chest, that's pretty much going to be that. Which is, again, another silver armor. I'll just end up selling it and keeping one of them. Might as well. Not that I need it. Let's go this way. There's the lifts that we came through, but now it's like we can't do anything with it. This way. There it is. I see it. I see it over here. It's at the end of this path. And here we are. This is chest number 4. Congratulations to us. We have received all 4 chests of the Great Silver Shrine, and we don't ever have to worry about coming back here again when we are done. So hooray, hurrah, and all that in between for that. And then, like I said, as you saw, the path that I took, it seems confusing because of going up and down and above the path and below the path and everything, but the chests were pretty much all along the way. Maybe 1 or 2 little detours, but nothing off the beaten trail too much, like some of the chests that were in here that were like really well hidden. Alright, so this is it. Once we walk on in, we're gonna get ourselves an interesting cutscene. So the door will disappear for us. I guess it senses Fina's with us, and in we go. Fina? Where are we? We are in the Chamber of the Elders. Fina, welcome home. Mind you, all elders will have the same voice. They all look different, but I'm just going to give them all the same voice. So it really doesn't matter what how they speak. And you'll see why I'm, at the end of the cutscene. I trust you have completed your mission. I'm sorry. I collected the crystals, but they were stolen by Ramirez. What? Fina? Woo! What is that? I see you have brought some of the island dwellers back with you. How amusing. Yeah, see, there's all the other Elder Primes along the side, inside of those crystal things. Hey! Looks like there's a bunch of them! I see. So, Ramirez has turned after all. When he stopped contacting us, we feared the worst. When he was in here in the shrine, he was so loyal. I can't imagine what changed him. If he gave the crystals to island dwellers, this is very grave news indeed. If he has turned and he has all 6 crystals, he may release the seal on Zelos. That would be tragic. Zelos? What's grave news? What are you talking about? Elder Prime, please, I must know the truth. I want to know the truth. Ramirez said that he was gathering the moon crystals to raise the lost continent, to unleash the rains of destruction. He told me that the Silvites called down the rain of destruction on the old world. Is that true? Is that what the crystals are used for?
So, young Fina, you have discovered the truth about the crystals. I suppose the time has come to tell you everything. I shall take you to the Hall of Knowledge, where you will find the truth.
Ah! What's happening to us? I don't like it! Wouldn't be an RPG without your standard exposition scene, which is pretty much what this is. Where are we? Vice, I don't like this. Are you okay? Yeah, I think so. How about you? I'm not sure yet. I feel strange. Hey, Fina, where'd the crazy old man go? I just love watching Kilder float around like this. Oh, man. Okay, we gotta move on. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. I've never been here before. Okay, so before I continue reading this, because it's going to be all in Elder Prime's voice, it should be called the Hall of Exposition, because now we're going to pretty much learn about everything that we need to know about. And this is the only time, other than the beginning of the game, that one little blurb that you see before you hit start, where it actually mentions the word Arcadia. This is it. Nobody else mentions the planet as Arcadia. Just wanted to point that out. Anyway,
You are in the Hall of Knowledge and Exposition. This is where you will find the Chronicles of Arcadia. Here it is here, where you may observe the events that shape the world as you know it. Look not with your eyes, but with your hearts. You will see the power of the moon crystals and witness the rains of destruction.
it looks like a giant island.
This is Solstice. Long ago, this continent flourished under the light of the silver moon. It was our home.
So there was once a continent for each moon, right?
You are correct. The world was at peace, and its population was thirsting for knowledge. But their leaders used their newfound knowledge to create the Gigas. I believe you have seen what the Gigas can do firsthand. They all sought the power of the moon crystals. These 6 little gems twisted the hearts and souls of men. The world became a nightmare. 1,000 atrocities resulted in countless deaths. Even after most of the world was destroyed, survivors sought to kill rather than heal. We watched and judged. We decided that the world could not be saved. Everything came from nothing, so to complete the cycle, we decided to destroy everything, so the world would once again be nothing. We believed that a new, peaceful world would rise from the ashes of the old. Zelos, our own Gigas, was born. It was a Gigas born from nothing, but it encompassed everything. It was truly almighty. We then commanded Zelos to focus its energy on the moons. Moonstones battered the land. The world was cleansed of evil. Zelos was the cause of the rains of destruction. When it was over, we placed Zelos in a state of suspended animation and sealed him in the depths of Solstice with our magic. It was a magical seal, so great that only the power of the 6 moon crystals together could break it. Afterwards, we sent Solstice along with Zelos into Deep Sky, where we hoped it would remain lost forever. Zelos was too powerful. Never should a living soul animate him. We separated this shrine from the rest of Solstice and fled to the skies. Since the days of the old world, we have been watching the world rise from its ashes.
So, this great silver shrine carried the Silvites to safety after they destroyed the world. How convenient. You caused the rains of destruction! Wow, we learned a lot.
So now you understand the truth. Fina, when we sent you on your mission, it was not to stop Valua from using the Gigas. It was to once again call down the rains of destruction.
You used her! That's horrible!
Fina, you saw with your own eyes the anger, the hate, the suffering, the death. Their quest for power would only consume them. We must cleanse the world. Vice, we see in your heart that you have helped Fina on her quest. I will allow you to stay here in the Great Silver Shrine and live in the new world we're about to create. Will you aid us?
I mean, generally speaking, whenever anybody asks Vice to do something, he had the standard answer. But seriously! Who do you think you are? You think you can just ask us to forget everyone that we care about? You are no different from Galcian. The world isn't meeting your standard, then you feel that you can destroy it? I won't allow it.
Fina, you are one of us. You understand.
No, I don't understand. Elders, you are all wrong. How can you think like this?
What?
Vice and the others have taught me something. I learned that no matter what happens, you have to be strong. Even if your home is burned to the ground, even if you're facing impossible odds, and even when you don't know who to trust, you have to be strong and fight for a better future. I believe in what I have learned. As long as the people of the world have that strength in their hearts, they will be able to overcome anything. There has to be a way to return peace to the world without having to call down the rains of destruction.
Fina.
I'm sorry, but that world now belongs to me.
Oh great. Just who we need to crash the party.
I will bring a new order to you, and all shall bow before me.
Galcian! How did he get here?
Did you forget, little girl, that Ramirez is also a Silvite? He too has a ship capable of reaching this place. I have come to claim the silver crystal.
What? Look out! So he can just teleport in at any point he wants? Really? Oh man. No! Oh, and he dropped the silver crystal.
Elders, I understand your wish to mold the world into how you see fit, but you will not be the ones with the power to make that decision. Ramirez is much more valuable to me. I could not take the crystal from his body. I thought of taking the crystal from you, Fina, but I realized that there is a much easier way of getting one. Now, the 6 crystals are in my possession. Watch as the world bows before me.
Well, that escalated quickly. Damn! Galcian! Elder Prime! Do not cry, Fina. Elder Prime is now free. He has returned to a state of nothingness. But Ramirez has acquired all 6 of the crystals. The world will crumble before them. All is lost. No! I refuse to give up! I cannot sit here and watch the people of the world be slaughtered. We will stop them. We can't let them unleash the rains of destruction.
Fina, it is hopeless.
Vice, we've got to go back to Deep Sky to find Sultus. Galcian and Ramirez must be stopped. Alright everyone, you heard Fina. We gotta stop them. We can send you back. Yeah, so you can choose here to go down to the entrance automatically, or you can walk if you want to collect any chests that you miss. I'm going to say that would be great. And away we go. And back down we are. So then we would just kind of take this straight down and then continue on. So, yeah, a lot of story was revealed to us right there. Basically, the origins of the Rains of Destructions, the Gigases, why the Silvites decided that the world needed to explode, and all that other stuff. Ramirez and Galcian has all 6 of the crystals, and we must stop them. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427, in the next episode. We must stop Ramirez and Galcian from raising Solstice. Do you think we will do it, or do you think there's a lot more to the game involving that? I bet you already know the answer, but if anything, you will find out next time. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.